What's up guys, welcome back to Golden Productions. Today is another great video. Today is all about setting up your home studio the right way so that you get the best results. Let's jump into it. Okay guys, first rule in setting up a home recording studio the right way is it's all about balance. The room you're in guys, it's all about balance for when you're setting up your home studio. Now, the key to getting the right balance in your home studio is to make sure that your desk that you're working at is the right position. You want to make sure that you put your desk set up in the right way, because if you don't, then literally the sound that are coming out of your studio monitors is going to be completely off. So let me show you guys the right way to do that right now. Here we go. Okay guys, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you guys the tips and the tricks to setting up your home studio so that you're doing it the right way. Let's jump into it. Okay guys, I'm doing something brand new on my channel where I'm giving you guys personal shout outs. And the way it works, all you guys got to do is go down below in the description and follow me on my Instagram. And all you guys got to do is go to the latest post that I posted and then go in the comment section down below and hashtag Golden Productions. Write that in the comment section, hashtag Golden Productions, and that's all you guys got to do. And when I see it, you guys get a shout out. The other thing I'm doing on this channel is literally I created a Discord account about a year ago. And guys, whoever has Discord, all you guys got to do is follow me on that Discord account, because over there I'm building a music community. Sorry guys, I'm editing this video and I left something out. We'll get back to it in a sec. I wanted to let you guys know something about the server on Discord. The server on Discord, I designed it so that you guys can actually connect with me a lot more, and I can connect with you. And we can get to know each other. And it's a way for you guys to chat with me, and you can actually video call me. So we can actually keep in contact with each other a lot more. So guys, if you don't have Discord, create an account. It's free, and we can stay in contact with each other and chat. All right? Now, back to the video. Okay guys, so right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys the best way to set up your studio desk. Now your studio desk, when you're setting up a recording studio, the best way to do it is I'm going to show you right now, because there is a certain way to do it. So let's jump into that right now. Here we go. Okay guys, so if you look at my whole studio right here, and you look at the back wall back there with the lights on it, that whole back wall, pretty much the way you want to set up your desk is you want to literally make sure your desk is completely centered on that back wall. So you want to make sure that you measure the whole entire wall and that back wall, and making sure your whole entire desk is centered in the center of the wall. Then what you want to do is you want to measure from the end of your desk all the way to the wall. And then what you want to do is measure from this other end of your desk all the way to the other end of the wall there. And you want to make sure that you have the same distance from that end of the desk to the wall and that end of the desk to the wall, and that your desk is completely centered so that literally you get a balanced sound. That is very important. Now, let me show you the next step you have to do.
Behind the desk, make sure the desk is about a foot away from the wall so there's no reflections to control the sound.
Okay guys, so as you saw me measuring on each side of the desk, and you also saw me measuring in the back of the desk too. And you saw the back of the desk. Now the reason why it's so important to actually get your desk centered in the entire room is because you really want to make sure you do that for a balance in your room. Now, there's one more thing I have to show you too, okay? And I'm going to talk to you guys about it right now. What you want to make sure you do is when you're setting up your desk and you get it balanced on a wall in the center of the room, what you want to make sure is behind you there is enough space, which means when you set your desk up in the room, you want to make sure behind you where you're sitting, there's a long space. So there's enough space. You don't want to be like sitting in your chair and having the wall literally right behind you. Because what's going to happen is sound is going to come out of your studio monitors, hit that wall, and then bounce right back towards you. And what's going to happen is those are going to be your reflection points. Now, I do have another video that's going to be coming out about controlling your studio with acoustic treatment. So make sure you're subscribed and hit the like button for that, okay? But you want to make sure you're balancing your room by setting your desks right and you setting up your studio monitors right, okay? The next thing I'm going to show you right now is how to actually set up your studio monitors the right way. And there's literally a trick to doing that. Let me show you that right now. Here we go. Okay guys, so there's a trick to setting up the studio monitors and it's very, very simple. That's all you need to know. So here's the trick. You have your studio monitors right here. These are JBL studio monitors and I love them. They're great, but get studio monitors that work for you guys, okay? So it doesn't mean you have to get JBLs. There's literally plenty of studio monitors out there that are so fantastic. You can even mix on headphones if you can't get studio monitors. So the trick is you need a tape measure. Everybody has a tape measure in their house. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take your tape measure and what you're going to do is you're going to put it to that speaker, to the other speaker, and then what you're going to do is you're going to put it to this cone of the speaker. So you want to make sure that your cones are matched up just like this. Then what you're going to do by keeping your hand on the speaker that the tape measure is in, you're going to move this line out just like this. And then where it stops, that's where your sweet spot is going to be. Okay? So let me show you one more time. Put it just like this. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take the tape measure and move it out just like this. And then that's where your sweet spot is going to be for where you sit in your studio, okay? Now the thing is, when you're moving it out like this, you want to make sure that you're not pulling any more of the tape measure out. You don't want to be pulling the tape measure out. You want to keep it steady in place. Because if you pull it out more, then your sweet spot is going to be ruined. So wherever you do not just keep it like this. Don't pull any more of the tape measure out. And then that's where your sweet spot's going to be. Okay? Very simple, very easy to do, and quick. So guys, before you actually do that tape measure trick that I just showed you, the one thing you want to do when you're setting your speakers up is you want to make sure you set your speakers before you do that tape measure trick. So what you want to do is you can have two people do this with you because it does make it a lot easier, okay? So whoever's going to be sitting in the mix position, get comfortable in your mix position where you're going to sit, and then have somebody move the speakers. And make sure your speakers are literally at ear level. Don't put your speakers above your head. Don't put them below your head. Make sure your studio monitors are at ear level. Then what you want to do is literally have somebody move the speaker so you're looking directly into the cone of the speaker. Make sure you're looking directly into the cone because that's where you're going to be able to get the sweet spot. Make sure directly looking into the cone and they're pointing directly at your ears too. Okay? That's super important. So once they're set and they're angled correctly, then you can do the tape measure trick to make sure that you're in the sweet spot. Now the thing is too, is that when you're doing the tape measure trick, wherever that tape measure ends up, like if it ends up way out here, that means you're going to have to back your chair up because that's where your sweet spot's going to be. Now, if the tape measure stops right here, that like right here, that literally means that's your sweet spot, so you got to move in. So wherever the end of the tape measure ends up when you swing the tape measure out, that's literally going to be where your sweet spot is once you set your speakers correctly. Okay? Try it out for yourself in your home studio. Let me know in the comments how it works for you guys. Okay?